Imagine a computer so small it fits in the palm of your hand, but powerful enough to run 8K workflows, advanced AI models, high-end editing, and even console-level gaming. That tiny powerhouse might be just months away. Welcome back to Tech Vibe, the place where premium tech meets premium insights. And today, we're diving into one of Apple's most exciting upcoming products, the Mac Mini M5. If you've been waiting for a compact desktop that packs a serious punch, this one might be the biggest jump in years. Stick with me because what Apple is planning this time is way more than a simple chip upgrade. So, what exactly can we expect from the Mac Mini M5? First, the centerpiece of this device is going to be Apple's upcoming M5 chip. If the M3 already delivered major efficiency and graphic improvements, and the M4 leaned heavily into on-device AI, the M5 is shaping up to be the generation that completely transforms small-form computing. Internally, Apple is rumored to prioritize a brand-new GPU architecture and an expanded neural engine. What does that mean in real life? Smoother 3D modeling, faster video rendering, better multitasking, and AI operations that feel almost instant. Think about generating images, editing large raw files, or running complex simulations, all without your machine heating up or slowing down. And if you're wondering whether the M5 can handle serious creative workflows, the answer is absolutely yes. Apple is expected to upgrade the performance cores significantly, pushing the Mac Mini much closer to the power of the Mac Studio base model. That means more headroom for apps like Final Cut Pro, Xcode, Blender, and Logic Pro. For anyone who works from home or manages a hybrid setup, this might become the most cost-effective Apple desktop on the market. But raw power is just one part of the story. There's a growing expectation that the Mac Mini M5 will support more unified memory options. The previous generation topped out at 24 GB for the entry tier, but the M5 could bring configurations up to 32 GB or even 48 GB. If that happens, the Mac Mini instantly becomes a monster for developers, music producers, and data analysts who constantly work with heavy files. This upgrade alone could help it steal back attention from the Mac Studio for users who don't necessarily need ultra-high performance but still want room to grow. Now let's talk design. The Mac Mini has looked the same for years, but multiple reports suggest Apple may finally make subtle but important improvements. We might get a slimmer shell, more efficient thermals, and an internal layout designed specifically for the higher power M5 chip. There are whispers about a new color option too, possibly space black or a darker tone to match the newer MacBooks. Even a small color refresh would instantly make this machine feel more modern on any desk setup. Connectivity should also get a noticeable boost this year. With Wi-Fi 7 rolling out across households and offices, the Mac Mini M5 is likely to adopt it as well. That means lower latency, better multi-device performance, and much higher wireless speeds. We're also expecting upgraded Bluetooth, possibly version 6, which improves stability with peripherals like keyboards, controllers, headphones, and trackpads. The port layout isn't expected to change drastically, but Apple could add more Thunderbolt ports or improve support for high refresh, high-resolution monitors. The dream setup of dual 6K or even 8K displays isn't out of the question. Now, here's where things get even more interesting: AI. Apple has been pushing on-device AI capabilities with every release, but the M5 will likely take a huge leap forward. This could improve everything from real-time transcription to photo enhancements, virtual assistants, and app optimization. Developers could unlock entire new categories of AI-based workflows that run natively on Mac without needing cloud services. And because the Mac Mini is stationary, plugged in, and always ready, it becomes the perfect AI hub for your workspace or studio. As for storage, the entry model will most likely start at 256 gigabytes, but Apple could bump the base to 512 gigabytes, especially now that apps and AI workloads demand more space. Higher-tier configurations may go up to 4 terabytes of SSD. Speed improvements are expected too, as Apple continues refining its custom storage controllers. Let's talk about something everyone wants to know: the release date. Apple typically updates its Mac Mini every 2 years, and with the M4 already moving into higher-end devices, the M5 timeline lines up for a late 2025 announcement. Apple could reveal the Mac Mini M5 either during a fall hardware event or possibly in October, which is historically when Mac refreshes often appear. If production stays on schedule, availability should begin shortly afterward. Now, what about the price? Apple knows the Mac Mini's biggest advantage is affordability, so they won't change that strategy. The base price should stay in the same range, around $599 to $699 for the standard M5 model. More powerful versions with expanded RAM and storage will naturally climb higher, but the goal is to keep it significantly cheaper than the Mac Studio and MacBook Pro lineup. That's why the Mac Mini is so important. It gives users flagship Apple performance without the flagship price. But maybe the biggest question is, who is this for? The Mac Mini M5 isn't just for casual users anymore. With AI capabilities, improved thermal efficiency, higher RAM ceilings, stronger GPU performance, and faster wireless technology, this desktop targets creators, students, professionals, and even small businesses. It's compact, quiet, energy efficient, and designed to last for years. And the best part? It fits into nearly any workspace without dominating your desk or your budget. If you're excited for what's coming, make sure you're following Tech Vibe, because we'll be covering every announcement and update the moment Apple reveals more. The M5 era is coming, and the Mac Mini might just become the best value desktop Apple has released in a long time. Thanks for watching Tech Vibe. If you enjoyed the breakdown and want more clean, simple, and premium tech insights, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. The next wave of Apple's innovation is closer than you think, and we'll be here to guide you through every detail.